Would you rather be in a Sideman 20v1 or a Netflix series? Damn. Yo, it's your boy HP like the sauce, HarryPinero. You know the name, you know the face. I'm back with another YouTube video. Yes, I'm being consistent. I thought I'd get you guys involved in this video, so I put a question out on my Instagram, letting everyone know that I'm going to be recording a Would You Rather video, and I have tons and tons of messages. This is basically us two talking without talking. That's what I did there. Any round of applause for me? Maybe not. Before I get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. The subscribes, you know. The subscribers mean so much because we're 5k away from 500,000. And it's so crazy to know that if I actually was consistent, I would have probably got 1 million subs by now. But I'm going to put the hard work in and make sure it happens with the help of you guys. Without further ado, let's get into it. Now, of course, there were some very, very wild questions that I would never, ever answer from here to the hereafter. But we are here after all. So the first one is, would you rather join Beta Squad or the Sidemen? Now this one is very, very tough because obviously they're two huge groups. For me, the best content groups in the world. I know I'd pick the Beta Squad. I have more of a connection with them. I've filmed more videos with them. Sidemen are just, they're complete anyway. You know what I mean? They don't need HP. Or do they? Would you rather know when or how you die? Wow, you lot went for the juggler. Rather know when and how I die. No, I wouldn't, you know. Don't you think that's scary? So everyone that is involved in this right now, please let me know in the chat. Get involved. So this is we're going back and forth, yeah? I don't want to just feel like it's just me chatting to you guys. I want to know what you guys think as well. Not a would you rather, but if you could stop any crime in the world, but the only way to stop it would be by committing the crime once, what would you do? Wow. Racism, you know? If I knew that I could stop racism and I had to be racist in order to stop it and it would like never happen again, then I would do it. Knowing that I don't really mean what I'm saying. There's a lot more, but for me, racism hits more. Especially right now. Would you rather be in a Sideman 20v1 or a Netflix series? Damn. So what we're thinking about is viral, boost my career, or my actual love, which is acting, boost my career. This would actually could begin to start my career in it. So I probably would go with Netflix, because that means I'm relying on Sidemen's 20v1 to become successful when I can do it myself. So I would go Netflix. As big as working with Sidemen is, I definitely would go with this because this is something that I'm passionate about. But then obviously, you know, YouTube, that is, I can't lie, when I went on Sidemen Tinder, that boosted my following and the awareness of who HarryPinero was. So I'm not undermining that, but yeah, I would go with the Netflix. Would you rather have bad breath or receding hairline? Now I already have a receding hairline, so bad breath, you know, I say it all the time, I really hate bad breath. Like, imagine waking up in the morning and not going to go and brush your teeth, knowing that you've just did a good 8-hour shift in the bed, sleeping, mouth all like, for me, that is the worst thing. Whereas a receding hairline, I can go turkey in a second. Istanbul, two staples on the forehead, take the hair from the back and put it to the front. Like, I could deal with that. But bad breath is horror. I don't ever want to speak to someone because I'm gonna have to say this to them. Your breath is stinking. Your breath is stinking. I don't want to do that. Would you rather lose all the money you've made in the past year or all the memories you've created in the past year? I'd lose all my money. Although, like, the money has allowed me to have some of those memories stay with me forever, innit? Like, for example, I went to Amsterdam with 4 of my friends, and that experience, I would swap money for that every day because it's like, those memories don't leave with me. And I remember not having nothing or not being able to go to Amsterdam, and now I was able to pay for my friends to go out there and we had a great time. So stuff like that, I mean, come on, man. Memories are crazy. Like, this year has been last year was one of the best years for me mentally and obviously for my career as well. So yeah, it's a catch-22, but I would definitely go with memories, man. Like, money isn't the be all end all, trust me. Would you rather have Darkest Man's hairline or AJ Shabil's triangle head top? Wow, because that is 2 horror shows of head shapes. Well, I would probably go for Darkest, you know. Darkest's head is a Malteser. It's a very Somalian Malteser seasoned with some Somali oil. Whereas AJ is just genuinely a triangle that has stuck himself in the dirt, and also if you look at it in different lightings, is a rat. So yeah, I'll go with Darkest Man's long head, but also it's very round and can fit in hats perfectly. Well, not perfectly, as you can see, Darkest. Yeah, I'll go for that. Never watch football again or make a YouTube video again. Wow. Now I love you lot. Like, I proper love YouTube. However, football, blood. Come on, like, I just watched one of the best games of the season, Man United against Arsenal, even though we lost. That feeling, or even going to a game live, come on, man, you can't compare. You cannot compare Messi or Ronaldo. Now, as you can see up there, there's a Ronaldo signed shirt, and I love Ronaldo for what he's done for Man United. I think he is, you know, genuinely top 2, well, top 4, because if you have to include Maradona, Messi, Pele, you know what I'm trying to say, them 4 players. But God knows where my heart is right now. Messi is the best footballer I've seen with my eyes. Like, in terms of passing, in terms of finishing, in terms of how he's genuinely, individually so great. And what he's won in football is just, he's won everything. Like, literally, he's won everything. And I think, yeah, I love watching football, beautiful football. And I think, yeah, Messi is he's the father of that, born with it, whereas Ronaldo had to work his way up, hence why it's even crazy that we even put them in the same breath. That's how hard he's worked. My favourite ever player of all time, Zinedine Zidane. So much so that I have his shirt. Now, these are my like favourite players that I grew up watching. So Zidane, of course, number 1. Ronaldinho, of course. I don't even know why I'm putting this up there. You don't know about Scholes, the greatest. And this is a bit of a shock to a lot of people, but Dennis Bergkamp. That's my type of play in it. I love people that play the game beautifully, and I think those 4, including Messi, those 5 best players for me. Stop talking to Chunks or Philly. Yeah, we're brothers. I couldn't. Like, if it's mad, it's like if I'm with Chunks for too long, I'll think about Philly. If I'm with Philly for too long, I'll think about Chunks. So yeah, I love those 2 so much, and I would never split them 2 up. So sorry. Would you rather film with Simon or Zerka? Yeah, so I think I would go with Simon, and the reason why I say Simon is because we've spoken more, and I chat to him more than I do Zerk. But Zerk's is a lovely guy. We had an emotional moment during the Euros, and he's just genuinely a lovely guy and very, very, very funny, underratedly funny as well. So yeah, but I'll go with Simon. But my favorite, if you want to know my favorite person in the Sidemen, it's got to be Ethan. I just think Ethan's just legendary, man, and he's a father just like me as well. So shout out to him. Score the winner in the World Cup final or hat-trick in the UEFA Champions League final. Lord have mercy. Score for Sierra Leone in the World Cup final. Score for Manchester United in the Champions League final. I think it would be Sierra Leone, scoring for Sierra Leone in the World Cup final. Because my country has never got to like a major world tournament, I think that would be incredible for the country. To actually score, I'll be edged in Sierra Leone history forever. Forever. Like, they would never ever forget my name, HarryPinero, the guy that scored the goal for Sierra Leone. Yeah, that would be incredible. But then also to score in the Champions League final was mad. But we've done it bare times, 1-3. So yeah, I'll go World Cup final, you know. Live in Qatar or London? Well, I just came back from Qatar. As you can see. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, came from Qatar. And it was the most beautiful country I've ever been to in the world. Being in a Muslim country and just seeing how friendly and beautiful the people were. You know, I know what the media was saying, but it was totally opposite from what the media was saying. Such a carefree country in terms of like, nobody cares about who's got this and who's got that. They're just enjoying the life that they have. And, you know, women are so safe in our country. I saw, you know, people were saying that women can literally walk around at 2 a.m. and not worry about anything happening. And a funny story, we was coming back from the World Cup game. I can't remember what game it was. It was me, Chunks and Ilias. And our driver, there was a lady standing right next to the driver, and I was like who's this lady? And the driver was like, well, she has lost her friends, so she's gonna come in with us, and I'm gonna drop you guys to the hotel and drop her home. And to know that that's the norm over there is just beautiful. And I think aesthetically as well, it was wonderful. We had some great food. Shout out to Novikov, me, Chunks and Ilias, we absolutely rinsed that, and of course Vuj. So yeah, I would definitely live in Qatar over London. And my last question, guys, is, would you rather support your biggest rival or quit YouTube? Damn. So my biggest rival, that means supporting Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. Impossible. YouTube would be done. This would be my last video. Like, this actually would be my last video. I would never in my whole entire life support a rival team. It's impossible. But I love Man United so much. Like, it's an integral part of who I am as a human being. So yeah, to actually go against the team that I love, you must have lost your mind. Small boy, take your time. Must have lost your mind. You must have lost your mind. Guys, that has been my Would You Rather video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying to get more familiar on your YouTube screens. I'm trying to be more consistent. Help me by giving me more subs, by liking and subscribing and sharing it to all your friends, please. Without your help, I wouldn't be in this position. We're 5k subs away from 500,000, so let's do that. Peace up, A-Town down, H Black the Source. You know the name, you know the face. I'm out.